in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Trent passes to Lillard. Over Wiggins. Here's Lopez. Trent with the wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Trent's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could
It won't be
to the
similar.
last possession. Without question, Shake and Bake displaying his skills today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Taking 2 shots.
Trent hits them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Carter for 3. And it's Carter again missing. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Lillard. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Trent outside, and Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That is his first one.
Substitution on the floor.
23 seconds left to play in the third. For the tie. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth. promises to be a good one. Holmgren is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Carter. And it's Joe in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Giannis charging into the lane. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And the defense doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ilgis Alexander's checked in. And here is Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A nice shot by Carter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Carter for 3. Green with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Off target with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Carter for 3. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Green. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Carter looking around to tie it up. And he's good on the 3-ball. Carter's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
You have the camera on you. Oh, yeah!
Dort, he's... Timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
Hey, it's simple. First, you go for the steal on the inbound. If you can't get that, then you foul, and you need them to miss a few to help you out.
So they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And he does get the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so the Bucks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.